Hi guys, today I'm gonna teach you how to install Haiku. Haiku is an open source operating system that's meant to be the successor for BOS. BOS used to be Microsoft's Windows rival in the 1990s, but unfortunately the project failed and its evolution is Haiku. So today I'm gonna teach you how to install it on VirtualBox and show you a little bit of the operating system, its features, and I think for me the most important feature of Haiku, it's blazingly fast. It's really fast. So let's get to it. I'm gonna leave this page in the description of the video. If this is not clear enough, you can go to the installation guide here, but it's a pretty easy setup, so I think it will be clear. So let's click now. Click the little arrow on the top right corner of the page. Here you can see all the information about the current version. The current version, as I'm recording this video, is R1 Beta 5, released on September 13, 2024. So this is the version I'm going to be installing today. You can just click here or here, depending if your computer is 32-bit or 64-bit. Mine is 64-bit. I already downloaded the ISO so that this video isn't 20 minutes long. So it's here in my downloads. I'm gonna check the ISO just to check. So here it's not one, it's Haiku R1 Beta 5. If you're in Linux or Mac, you can use this command. If you're on Windows, it's here. You can use this one. So let's see. It's gonna do a checksum. If this matches, and indeed it does, means we're on the right track. So let's open VirtualBox. Let's go to new. Let's choose a name, Haiku Beta 5. Let's select the ISO. So it's here. On the type, you can choose other. In the version, this is very important. If you downloaded the 64-bit version as I did, you have to go here in version and select other unknown 64-bit. If you don't do this, it will not work. This version here is only for 32-bit computers. So let's select next. My objective is to demonstrate that Haiku is a very lightweight operating system, so I'm only going to give Haiku 412 megabytes of my 64 gigs. I'm also going to give it 2 CPU threads. So let's select next. I'm gonna create a hard disk with 10 gigs. So as you can see, this is the very not powerful computer. So let's click finish. Next, let's go to settings. Let's go to system and put the optical drive to boot in the first place, and select floppy and put hard drive in the second. Display, we're gonna crank this all up and enable 3D acceleration. So this is all looking good. So let's just click OK and click start. After it starts, you can just select your language of the installer. I'm good with the English. Select the keyboard layout. I'm gonna choose mine. And select, you can try Haiku if you're interested. I'm not, so I'm gonna just go to install. Continue. No partitions have been found that are suitable for installation. Please set up partitions and format at least one partition with the B file system. We have to set up partitions, and this here, as you can see, has a little CD on it, is my ISO. So I'm going to go to VBox hard disk, partition, format, B file system. That's the file system used by Haiku. So let's click it. Let's click continue. Make sure you don't have anything important on that partition. We don't because it's a VirtualBox partition. Here you can leave the box size as it is and enable query support. Click format, write changes, and then OK, and then you can close this window. So now you can go install from Haiku, ISO, it was already selected, and onto hard disk, the one that we created. After this, you can just click begin, and it will start the installation. This is blazingly fast. Both the installation and the operating system are amazing. I love this retro vibes. So after this, you can just click restart, and then I'm going to go to VirtualBox and the power off the machine. Then I'm going to go to settings, system, and remove the optical drive and put hard disk in first in the boot order. Then you can just click start. This is to make sure that we're booting off the installation that we did not the ISO. So we're all done here. Let's go to preferences screen and change to the maximum resolution that we have here. Yeah, much better. So I'm going to go here, preferences, input, and select our mouse and decrease the acceleration and mouse speed, because I mean Haiku has the biggest acceleration and mouse speed I've seen in an operating system. This is crazy. So this is perfect. So this is the desktop. We have here our disk with the Haiku installation, some shortcuts, a little menu. If you click the leave, you can have the menu pop up. You have the shutdown option, mount disks. In this case, we only have the one. You have about Haiku, your system specifications, your processor, normal stuff. Then down here, you have the more interesting options. You have the applications folder where you have a lot of applications, demos. You have some games, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Playground, Sudoku. You have some games. Desktop applets and preferences. So I'm gonna give you a little tour. You can browse the web. So you have your web browser here called Web Positive. I just want you to appreciate this OS and how fast it is. As you can see, I'm running a system with 412 megabytes of RAM. And this is very, very fast running a more modern web browser. So I'm going to go to old Reddit or Wikipedia. Let's start Wikipedia. I'm gonna pull up here Activity Monitor so we can check how our system is doing. As you can see, we're using almost all the RAM that we have, but I mean, unused RAM is wasted RAM. So as you can see, our page is loading fine. The Go is doing an excellent job. Let's go to Wikipedia, and I mean Wikipedia. It's a very lightweight page. So let's search brush. So we have here the Wikipedia page for brush, and it's loading just fine. I mean, that's the web browser experience you're going to have on Haiku. The videos might not be perfect, and in this system, it will not be perfect. 412 megabytes of RAM is not much. But if you're running a system with 4 gigs or even 8 gigs of RAM, this is going to run fantastically. You can go here to the menu. Web Positive is not the most up-to-date browser. So if you want, and if you have a system for that, I don't in this virtual machine, you can go to Haiku Depot. This is basically a package manager. If you're familiar with that on Linux, let's wait a bit. So this is where you have the feature packages. You have a lot of applications, PDF, Audacious, that's basically a Audacity fork. What more do we have? Classic Cube, Falcon, so another web browser, GIMP, Inkscape, LibreOffice. Let's install LibreOffice. Now we gave it a little bit of time and installed correctly. So let's check our applications. And we have a folder called LibreOffice. I'm going to open up the activity monitor to check how our system is doing. Let's check. I'm going to close Haiku Depot. And now we're using only 300 megabytes of RAM. Let's check LibreOffice. LibreOffice Writer. I mean, that's what most people use. It's basically an alternative for Word. So it's open. We're using 500 megabytes of RAM, almost at the maximum. So let's change to NotoSense. It works. Probably has Arial as well, but I'm not finding it. So let's just stick with NotoSense. As you can see, it works. Hello, how are you? Wait, how are you? How are you? Let's save as and save on our home folder as a Word. Welcome message. Yes, use the Word format. Let's wait a bit. This is a little bit difficult. Yeah, we're done. So let's close. Yeah, now it's better. We decreased the use RAM by a lot. So let's go to here. You can just click home. And now we have it here, our welcome message docs. It successfully wrote our document, and now we're happy. Okay, I think I've shown you enough. We had some problems, but I mean, it's part of life. This is to show you this is not a perfect operating system, but it has its flaws. But I mean, in my opinion, the trade-offs are worth it. This is really, really fast. And I mean, I'm running a low spec system. Even if your machine is really bad, you're probably running an 8 gig or a 4 gig system with a better processor. You're gonna be fine. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you like it. I hope you learned something, and bye.